The theme of loss seems to run through all of my work, and I have not yet quite figured out why I'm so focused on it, because I haven't lived a life where I'm constantly losing people, but I mean, I have experienced loss, but not in the way that my character Robert does, where he can't get over it and he's just stuck there with his loss. And the thing about writing novels is that if you can empathize with other people, you can translate that into what your characters must be feeling. And there has to be enough of the writer in each character so that you can understand them. But their experiences can be quite far away from real life experiences. I mean, that's what's great about fiction, is that you have a license to make things up and to let situations play out in quite extreme ways. With The Time Traveler's Wife, when I wrote it, I imagined it as this tiny cult novel. You know, maybe there would be some former punks and librarians that would fixate on it. And I mean, your average first novel sells a few thousand copies, and that was what I had in mind. So everything else has been astonishing. And sometimes I feel like I'm getting a postdoc in publishing, because it's been published in so many countries and languages and different ways, and that's been really interesting and exciting. One thing that's nice about having a book that's a bestseller is that then the next book comes along and they've issued it in all sorts of formats. So this is the large print edition, which has been picked for this excellent program called Focus. And it is very large print, so if you have trouble reading, you can see the extremely large print. I'm into typography, so I opened this and I thought, wow, that's really cool looking. The best thing for me about the success of The Time Traveler's Wife is that it has enabled me to own my own time. So instead of having a very heavy course load at my college, I'm teaching just a little bit, just enough to enjoy it. And so I have time to write, I have time to make art, and that's what I always wanted. That's really, if money could buy freedom, that was what I wanted, and that's what I've received. The next novel that I'm planning to work on, I wrote a short story a few years ago that didn't quite work because it was sort of bursting with too much stuff. It's about a 9-year-old girl named Lizzie who has hypertrichosis, which is a real condition where you're covered with hair. So she looks a little bit like Jojo the dog-faced boy, but she's very pretty. She's hairy in a beautiful way, sort of like a kitten. And the story so far is about her desire to be like a regular kid and go to school. And so it has a lot to do with how beastly children can be to each other.